This morning, a 70-year-old man woke up and stared at the ceiling, feeling an unfamiliar heaviness in his chest, not just physically, but emotionally. He had spent decades building a life, but now at 70, 75, or even 80, he found himself facing a truth no one prepared him for. Life after 70 is not just about aging. It's about the regrets, the missed opportunities, and the weight of choices we never questioned when we were younger. For older adults, the reality of aging isn't just about wrinkles and slowing down. It's about watching friends disappear, feeling the sting of loneliness, battling a body that no longer obeys, and realizing that time is the most expensive currency, one we can never earn back. If you're 60, 70, or beyond, or you have elderly loved ones, this video is a wake-up call, a chance to reshape your future before it's too late. Wise elders have always said, "You don't fear growing old, you fear growing old without meaning." Today we uncover 5 brutal truths that will shape your final decades, backed by science, experience, and the wisdom of old age. 1. The crushing weight of neglected health. The science of decline. They say health is wealth, but after 60, 70, or 80, health is your only wealth. No amount of money can buy back muscle mass lost to sarcopenia, or reverse the decay of neglected arteries. Studies from The Lancet reveal that by 70 years old, people who lead a sedentary lifestyle are 30% more likely to suffer a heart attack and 50% more likely to develop type 2 diabetes. Meet Arthur, a 75-year-old retired engineer. For most of his life, he ate what he wanted, skipped exercise, and brushed off minor pains. Then at 72, his body betrayed him. The simple act of walking upstairs became a struggle. His MRI scans showed rapid brain atrophy, a result of years of poor sleep, bad diet, and chronic stress. His doctor warned him, if he didn't change immediately, he wouldn't make it to 80. Science proves it. Regular strength training, a Mediterranean diet, and deep sleep aren't just habits. They are survival tactics. If you're over 60, your body is whispering. Listen before it starts screaming. Stay active, nourish your cells, and treat sleep like medicine. The greatest wisdom from the elderly is this: neglect today is suffering tomorrow. The haunting emptiness of solitude. The neurology of loneliness. At 70 years old, many people assume loneliness is just an emotion, but science proves otherwise. Chronic loneliness physically changes the brain, shrinking gray matter and increasing the risk of Alzheimer's disease by 40%, according to studies from the University of Chicago. Take Margaret, a 78-year-old woman who had always been independent. She thought she didn't need social interaction. But as the years passed, friends moved, fell ill, or passed away. Her phone stopped ringing. Her once vibrant life turned into silent afternoons filled with regret. Doctors found that her cortisol levels were off the charts, leading to increased inflammation and a weakened immune system. Wise elders have always said, a lonely heart ages faster than a sick body. If you're over 60, 70, or 80, don't let your world shrink. Reconnect with old friends, join a local community, and stay engaged. Loneliness isn't just sad, it's deadly. 3. The crushing anxiety of financial insecurity. The economic stress of aging. The harsh truth. After 70, it doesn't matter how much you earned, it matters how much you kept. At 70 years old, many people face the terrifying reality of running out of money before they run out of life. Social security is not enough. According to the Employee Benefit Research Institute, nearly 50% of retirees struggle to cover basic healthcare expenses. Financial stress increases the risk of heart disease by 20% according to the American Heart Association. Look at Robert, a 74-year-old former businessman. He assumed he had time to build wealth, but unexpected medical bills drained his savings. Now he faces a retirement filled with stress instead of security. If you're 60, 70 or beyond, start financial planning today. Downsize, budget, invest wisely, and prepare for rising healthcare costs. As the wise advice from elders goes, it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. The agonizing void of lost purpose. The psychology of meaning after retirement. Many people feel a loss of purpose, leading to depression, cognitive decline, and even early death. A study from the Lancet Psychiatry found that having a strong sense of purpose reduces the risk of depression by 30% and Alzheimer's by 19%. Take Helen, an 80-year-old former teacher. After retirement, she spent years watching TV, feeling useless. Her health declined until she discovered volunteering and mentoring younger generations. Within months, she felt sharper, happier, and more alive than ever. Life after 70 should be filled with meaning, not just existence. Teach, mentor, create. Your wisdom is valuable. Remember the saying, a life without purpose is a slow death. 5. The bitter regret of unforgiven change. The neuroscience of adaptability. Many older men and women fear change. They refuse to learn new technology, adapt to modern life, or break old habits. But neuroscience proves that the ability to adapt is what keeps the brain young. Meet Richard, a 76-year-old man who resisted learning about technology. As the world moved online, he lost connection with younger family members, struggled with basic tasks, and felt left behind. Studies from UCLA confirm that older adults who engage in lifelong learning reduce their risk of cognitive decline by 15%. If you're over 70, embrace change. Learn technology, stay curious, explore new hobbies. As the wise elder saying goes, growth stops when learning stops. These are the science-backed truths of life after 70. But it's not too late to make a change. Prioritize health, reconnect with people, secure your finances, find purpose, and embrace lifelong learning. If you found this elderly wisdom valuable, share this message. Help others avoid these mistakes. Life after 70 doesn't have to be filled with regret. It can be a time of wisdom, freedom, and renewal. As the greatest quotes from wise elders remind us, you are not too old, and it is not too late.